Have you ever wondered what types of people can truly affect your inner peace and spiritual journey? It's an interesting question, isn't it? In our journey through life, the people we surround ourselves with can have a profound impact on our well-being and spiritual growth. This influence can be positive, uplifting, and nurturing, or it can be negative, draining, and damaging. Today, we're going to talk about 10 types of people that could potentially harm your spiritual journey. These include deceitful people and liars, those without compassion, chronic complainers, haters and resentful individuals, gossipers, selfish individuals, arrogant people, those who lack positivity and motivation, manipulators, and those plagued by jealousy. Understanding these personality types and their potential impacts can help us navigate our social environments more effectively and can be crucial in protecting our spiritual health and progress. Stay tuned as we delve into the types of people that Muslims should steer clear from. First on our list are deceitful people and liars. These individuals have a knack for twisting the truth, creating illusions that lead us astray. It's a dangerous path to tread, my friends. In the grand tapestry of life, honesty is the thread that keeps it all together. Islam, in its infinite wisdom, discourages lying and deceit in all its forms. The Holy Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 42, implores us not to mix truth with falsehood, nor conceal the truth while we know it. Deceitful people and liars can disrupt your spiritual journey. They can cloud your mind with doubt, distort your perception of reality, and lead you away from the path of righteousness. They are like the thorns in a garden, harming the blooming flowers of faith and honesty. But remember, dealing with such individuals doesn't mean you must become like them. It's a test of your character, your resilience, your adherence to the teachings of Islam. Keep your heart pure, your intentions clear, and your words truthful. Let the light of honesty guide you through the fog of deceit. In the face of falsehood, be the beacon of truth. Stand firm against the gusts of lies and deceit. Let your words and actions reflect the values of Islam: truth, honesty, and integrity. After all, as Muslims, we're encouraged to speak the truth, even if it's against ourselves. And so, my friends, as we navigate through life, let us remember to avoid deceitful people and liars. Remember, honesty is highly valued in Islam. Next, let's discuss heartless people who show no compassion. Compassion, or rahmah in Arabic, is the fundamental principle of Islam. It is not just a moral expectation, but it's deeply rooted in the teachings of our faith. It is reflected in our daily interactions, and it is what makes us human. When we surround ourselves with individuals who lack compassion, it can be detrimental to our own ability to empathize and show kindness. These individuals might not consider the feelings of others and may hurt others without remorse. They can create a toxic environment that hinders our spiritual growth and disrupts our inner peace. It's essential to remember that as Muslims, we are encouraged to treat others with kindness and understanding, to extend a helping hand to those in need, and to show love and mercy in our dealings. This is the sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In Islam, compassion is not just encouraged, it's a way of life. Third on our list are chronic complainers. These are individuals who seem to have a perpetual cloud of negativity around them. They seem to find fault in every situation, constantly grumbling about life's ups and downs. This constant complaining can be draining, both for the complainer and those around them. It's like carrying a heavy load that weighs down on one's mental and spiritual well-being. Complaining doesn't solve problems, in fact it often amplifies them. It shifts our focus from finding solutions to dwelling on the issues. This negative energy can stifle personal growth and hamper our spiritual journey. Instead of complaining, let's strive for gratitude. Let's appreciate the blessings in our lives and use our challenges as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Surrounding ourselves with positivity not only uplifts our spirit, but also creates a nurturing environment for our spiritual growth. Remember, positivity is a key component of a healthy spiritual journey. Fourth, we have haters and resentful people. These are individuals who carry a heavy burden in their hearts, a burden of negativity and bitterness. They are quick to pass judgment, to belittle, and to spread their resentment like a wildfire. It's important to remember, however, that their hostility isn't about you. It's a reflection of their inner state. a mirror of their own discontent. Unfortunately, such negativity can be infectious. It can seep into your spirit, disrupt your peace, and divert your focus from the path of righteousness. This is why it's crucial to maintain a safe distance from such individuals. Instead, fill your heart with love, compassion, and understanding. Remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, so be kind always. Avoid the trap of resentment and hatred. Let's strive to fill our hearts with love, not hatred. Fifth on our list are gossipers. Now, we all know how easy it is to get caught up in the latest whispers and rumors. But did you know that in Islam, gossiping is viewed as a major sin? Yes, indeed, it is. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, compared gossiping to eating the flesh of your dead brother. Quite a stark image, isn't it? But it serves to highlight the severity of this act. In the world of social media, where information spreads like wildfire, it's even more crucial to avoid spreading false or harmful information about others. Instead of engaging in idle chatter, we should use our words to promote understanding, compassion, and unity. After all, our tongues can be our most powerful weapon or our greatest ally. So next time you hear a juicy piece of gossip, think twice before passing it on. Remember, spreading peace starts with spreading truth, not rumors. Next, we have selfish people. Selfishness, my dear friends, is the antithesis of the teachings of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "None of you will believe until you love for your brother what you love for yourself." This profound statement underscores the importance of selflessness and generosity in our faith. Selfish people, those who always want to take but seldom give, can have a negative influence on our character. They can lead us away from the path of compassion and generosity that Islam encourages us to walk. Being around such individuals can subtly instill in us the same harmful traits, causing us to stray from our values. Remember, we are taught to be givers, not takers. We are taught to think of others before ourselves, to share, to help, to uplift each other. That's the essence of our faith, of our community, of our brotherhood and sisterhood. In Islam, we are encouraged to be selfless and generous. Eighth on our list are arrogant people. Now, arrogance is an attribute that can be harmful to both the individual and those around them. It's a quality that breeds disrespect, lack of understanding, and it often leads to conflicts. It's a barrier that prevents one from acknowledging their own mistakes and learning from them. Arrogance contradicts the teachings of humility in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to be humble, to respect others, and to always remember that we are no better than our fellow human beings. We are all equal in the eyes of Allah. Arrogant people tend to look down on others, considering themselves superior. This attitude is not only harmful to relationships, but it also distances one from the path of righteousness and spiritual growth. So, it's crucial to avoid arrogance and strive for humility, which brings us closer to each other and, more importantly, closer to Allah. Remember, humility is a virtue highly valued in Islam. Next, we have lazy people. Now, in the vibrant tapestry of life, we all have moments when we wish to sit back, unwind, and perhaps be a bit lazy. But when lethargy becomes a lifestyle, it can be a problem. In Islam, we're taught the virtue of diligence and the value of hard work. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself was a shepherd, a trader, and a community leader, embodying the spirit of perseverance and dedication. When we surround ourselves with individuals who lack initiative, it can subtly influence our own work ethic, making us complacent and perhaps even lazy. It's akin to a ripple effect, where the actions of one can affect many. Let's remember the words of the Prophet, peace be upon him, who said, "The upper hand is better than the lower hand." This refers to the one who works and gives, being superior to the one who sits idly, waiting to receive. In Islam, we are encouraged to be diligent and hardworking. 10th on our list are manipulative people. These individuals often use cunning and deceptive methods to achieve their ends, twisting truths and exploiting emotions. This behavior is not only harmful, but it's also in direct opposition to the principles of honesty and trust, which are fundamental in Islam. Manipulators can create a toxic environment, disrupting harmony and causing unnecessary confusion and conflict. They can make us question our own judgment and can lead to us making decisions that are not in our best interest. In Islam, we are encouraged to seek truth, to be honest in our dealings, and to nurture trust in our relationships. This is why it's crucial to recognize and avoid manipulative behavior. We must remember that honesty is not just about speaking the truth, but also about acting truthfully, not using others for our own selfish gains. So let's strive to be honest, to build trust, and to avoid those who seek to manipulate us for their own ends. Remember, honesty and trust are the foundations of any relationship. Last but not least, we have jealous people. Jealousy, or hasad in Arabic, is a destructive emotion that can corrode relationships and spread negativity. It's a feeling of discontentment or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. But why do we feel this way when we see others having what we desire? It's important to remember that Islam encourages us to seek blessings, not begrudge others for them. This is because jealousy can quickly lead to hatred, resentment, and even destructive actions. It's a slippery slope that contradicts the teachings of contentment in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "Look at those who are beneath you and do not look at those who are above you. For it is more suitable that you should not consider as less the blessing of Allah." In other words, we should focus on our blessings and not what others have. In Islam, we are taught to be content with what we have. So there you have it, the 10 types of people Muslims should avoid. From those who weave webs of deceit and lies to individuals who harbor jealousy in their hearts. It's vital to remember that these are not just people to avoid, but also traits within ourselves that we should strive to eliminate. Then, we have the heartless and the chronic complainers who can drain our positivity and hinder our spiritual growth. Similarly, resentful people and gossipers can spread negativity and discord. Next, we talked about selfish and arrogant individuals. These are people who put their interests above others and consider themselves superior. Avoiding them helps us to stay humble and empathetic. We also discussed the laziness that can creep into our lives, sapping our energy and ambition. It's essential to surround ourselves with those who inspire us to be better. The manipulative individuals, too, are worth mentioning again. They use others for their gain, often leaving pain and confusion in their wake. Finally, we touched upon the destructive nature of jealousy. It's a poison that can ruin relationships and distract us from our own blessings. In essence, this is not just about avoiding certain people. It's also about cultivating positive traits within ourselves and encouraging them in others. The people we choose to surround ourselves with can indeed greatly influence our spiritual journey. So choose wisely, my friends. Surround yourself with positivity, compassion, truth, and humility. Nurture these qualities within yourself too. And remember, every step you take on this path is a step closer to spiritual growth and inner peace. Remember, the company you keep can greatly influence your spiritual journey. Choose wisely.